In today's video, we're going to discuss how to solve one-step equations where the constant is first or in front of the variable. So our question for today is, what do I do when I see the constant first in front of the variable? And the answer is, think about what you would need to do to remove the constant. If it's positive, subtract. If it's negative, add. So the first question right here, I have negative z plus 7 equals 1. And I have to look at what do I see. This is a little bit different than the question, what did I see, from our previous notes. In this particular example, what do I see is I see a negative number. When I see a negative number, I'm going to need to use addition. So in order to cancel a negative 7, I'm going to need a positive 7. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. Negative 7 plus 7, they cancel out to 0, and I'm left with z. And 1 plus 7 is 8. To check, I'm going to plug 8 back in for z. So negative 7 plus 8 equals 1. And then I can use my calculator, negative 7 plus 1, to double check. So negative 7 plus, sorry, not 1, plus 8 equals 1. So I have 1 equals 1, and it checks out. All right, example number 2, I have 4 plus r equals negative 24. What kind of number do I see with the variable? I see a positive number, a positive 4.
Mr. Oppenheimer, can you please call 221? Mr. Oppenheimer, please call 221.
So I have a positive 4. What am I going to use to solve? I'm going to need to use subtraction to get rid of a positive 4. So I draw my line down the middle. I have a positive 4, so I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. Those two are going to cancel, and that gives me r equals negative 24 minus 4. It's negative 28, but again, if you're not sure, you can use your calculator to help you. So 24 negative minus 4 is negative 28. Then I'm going to perform my check by plugging negative 28 back in for r. So 4 plus negative 28 equals negative 24. And then use your calculator to check. 4 plus negative 28 is equal to negative 24. So I have negative 24 equals negative 24, and it checks out. Okay. Third example, I have negative 15 equals 5 plus x. I look at the side with the variable, and I see a positive number. I see a positive 5. So when I see a positive, I'm going to need to use subtraction. I'm drawing my line down the middle. 5 plus x. I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. Negative 15 minus 5. Negative 15 minus 5 gives me a negative 20. And then I'm going to perform my check. So negative 15 is equal to 5 plus negative 20. So I have negative 15 is equal to 5 plus 20 negative. Good. So I have negative 15 equals negative 15, meaning I got the correct answer.
Mr. Knight, please call 221. Mr.
All right.
Knight,
Next
call
one, I have
221.
negative 10 plus y equals 3. Look at the side with the variable on it, and I see a negative number. It's a negative 10. So that means I'm going to need to use addition to cancel out that negative 10. So I'm going to have to add 10 to both sides. These two cancel, and I'm left with y equals 3 plus 10 is 13. And last but not least, I'm going to perform my check. So I have negative 10 plus 13 equals 3. Double check in my calculator, negative 10 plus 13 is equal to 3. So I have 3 equals 3. Answer checks out, and we are done for today.